Welcome, Gemini Cancer, to your beginning of the month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, everyone, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of the month. Best message. About some kind of unpredictability going on, feeling a little wishy-washy, a little unpredictable, but we do definitely have some kind of compromise that could be going on. Maybe even a little retaliation. I don't know. I keep hearing this. I'm going to retaliate. I think I'm going to compromise. Wanting to compromise, not wanting to fight, kind of taking the back seat over here. Let's get some cards over here out and see what this says. We can do these cards for a second. Kind of get a bigger drift over here. Yep. Don't want to take the loss anymore. So it does feel like there is some kind of, increase where there isn't decrease. Wow. So, really getting back into your present power over here. Wanting to let this go. So whatever is going on over here, it is feeling like there is some kind of pullback going on where I would like to have a compromise with you. I do not want to do this anymore. Definitely feeling like this unpredictable feeling that's kind of in the air over here, you guys, is kind of, it's going to be a good thing though, I think. Because I think that the gift that's going to be given through the situation because of the present power is, that courage and confidence of saying, that's it, I'm done. So you could even be maybe even kicking up some conversations, really getting back into getting back into your intuition, whether it's, just really listening to your gut feeling about the situation. There it is again, where I wasn't letting go. But there is definitely kind of a stalemate feeling in the beginning of the month where, it's almost like they're not really listening to the situation, but you are definitely pushing the scenario, right? So it's almost like you're not listening. Could be dealing with a Gemini who is not listening at all. And you're just coming to this point where it could be a Libra, where it's just like, okay, look, if it's not going to work this way, then how are we going to organize? So definitely tired of defending yourself or whatever the situation is. So it does feel like some kind of compromise will be occurring within this person. It's almost like they keep bringing up old things, so it could be some kind of grudge that they're holding. It feels like you want to hold out some flowers and say, let's get past this, and they want to continue to keep worrying about what happened in the past, but you're going to definitely take the ball back into your court. Because we're talking about the discussions of the past that can lead to no place. No place, right? Hey, stop holding a grudge towards this. Time to let it go so that you can get yourself out of your mind. It does feel like there is a place where they want to really try to keep you trapped within this situation. I think the biggest gift you're going to have is really just planting your seeds and really giving the gift to yourself of really trying to figure out how you're going to make them understand that you want this completed. I don't want to do this anymore. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. You're not supporting this situation anymore. If you were actually having some kind of misunderstandings with someone, you guys, maybe you were even helping someone else out within a situation. Maybe you thought that they were in the right, and now you've come to the conclusion that they're kind of holding on to stuff that doesn't, because we have 3 over here, so maybe we're helping someone else out, and then you realize, what, I'm not going to give you support anymore because you're taking it to the next level. So for some of you, it feels like maybe you were helping someone else out, and they're just definitely taking it too far. Too far. So whatever the difficulties may be, it does feel like it could be a little possessive on their side, because they're definitely not going to want to release this, but you releasing it and actually taking back the power and not allowing this to happen is going to be the powerful opportunity that you really need throughout this situation. They won't really want to come back to you anymore with the Seven of Swords upside down. They're saying, I release it. They're still going to be irresponsible about it, about whatever the situation is, but at least you don't have to hear that anymore, right? Maybe they're being a big baby about the situation or holding on to a grudge, something that's a little immature, that you would like them to move past. You know, you have the wishful thinking over here when it comes to the commitment in the relationship area, but there is faith that this person will stop. They are going to be sad about the situation because it does feel like, they're really powerhousing this situation. They want to be right. And then it just becomes really unfair on how this is all going down. But I do see, when it comes to this situation, that it definitely is going to end up coming back into your favor, as everything's kind of squaring off where it needs to be within the communication. So it looks like, by the time probably about the 12th or the 13th comes around, guys, it looks like the communication within this will have a better connection. And it's not so much because they're going to tell you that you're right, I shouldn't be fighting or holding a grudge. No, it's more like they're just going to kind of cold shoulder this situation and just kind of become a little more easygoing when it comes to this situation. So it'll give you an idea of how to relocate in the ways of, directing your communication towards them. And it'll actually help you also set up some friendly boundaries on, how much emotional and mental, stuff I'm going to take from you. So it does feel like there's going to be a lot of self-expression going on as well, as you're being able to allow them to understand, hey, I need you to let this go. I don't want to worry about this anymore. We can be friends. There's a lot of hope, a lot of understanding that can come from this situation if they would just listen and actually let their guard down. They're so guarded about this situation, guys, and it just feels it's because they really want to be right within the situation, that they're not going to really give too much leeway right now, but we can see them kind of letting loose, I guess you could say. Maybe they have to feel like they have some kind of safety and comfort or security within the situation, which is definitely not needed at this time. Because they're just, like I said, holding on to something that's definitely guarding themselves from the past. They need to unguard themselves from the past so that they can allow themselves to move. Now, they're going to definitely be moody. That's for sure. I do see some moodiness over here. But I like it, though, because the unexpectedness of the whole situation is, wow, you actually are going to see it my way? That's interesting. But remember, I don't see it really to the point, though, because remember, they're still a little pissy, right? They're still a little pissy about the situation. So, but at least if they could do that, it would be a lot better. So that is a good thing. And if it's a love relationship, let's grab some love cards over here and see. I just see a little more of a friendly approach about the situation. It could be definitely for some of you about finances and career, really holding tight about that. Definitely having the passion coming through, staying optimistic within the situation. But they definitely have some trust issues, and you probably do as well within the situation because of the way everything's going down. But there definitely will be a reconciliation through the situation. Like I said, it just doesn't feel like it's going to be exactly the way you want it to be moving, right? But at least it'll be a switch up. It'll be a switch up in the way that they're doing their routines of how they're treating you and how they're listening. Probably more listening skills than anything. I see all these swords, and that's a lot of listening and a lot of thinking. So, okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.